Another question that comes from the audience here. The audience member would like to know your position on a potential cruise ship terminal for Savannah.
Mr. Felton, it's all you.
Thank you. Mr. Johnson, I'm in favor of potential cruise ship, however, not at the expense. What is going to come first and foremost is going to be the expansion of our harbor and the deepening of our harbor done in an environmentally safe way, because that is going to bring initially the biggest amount of jobs for our city. We need jobs now. 10% unemployment is too high. 25% poverty in Savannah is far, far too much. But I am in favor of the study that is going on to have the cruise ship done in the right manner and method.
Yes, I'm definitely in favor of cruise ships coming to our city. I've been a part of some of the discussions that were held regarding the cruise ships coming, but what we have to realize as residents is that it will bring in revenue into this area, because once they're coming into this community, they're going to have to buy supplies and what have you. So it does help us, and I think that if we continue with the study, that we will find that we will get a lot of revenue coming in as far as jobs, as well as jobs in this community.
At the risk of being repetitious, we have to do due diligence. There can be studies, and you can come to, city manager can come and say, well, we've done this study, and it's okay, and city council, okay, we trust you, we hired you. We have to make sure that we're not going to be wasting more taxpayer dollars like we did at the Savannah River Landing. It's not going to create any more jobs in Savannah as far as I'm concerned. I think that when you make this an embarkation port, people will come, they will board the ship, they will leave. In Mississippi, they did the very same thing. The city spent money in infrastructure, they spent money in with public funds, bonds, and what have you, and what happened? They left Mississippi.
I support the cruise ship, and I'd like to commend Alderman Tony Thomas with the visionary leadership in requesting it, because that brings a new trend to tourism in this community. People fail to realize some people fly in here, they have to spend the night in a hotel. That brings in revenue. They go into restaurants, that brings in revenue. So basically, a tourist would give us another niche in the tourist industry, and I commend Alderman Thomas for doing it. Thank you.
I would welcome cruise ships into Savannah as long as it does not disrupt our cargo traffic on the river where the real money is. We provide something like 600,000 jobs throughout the state of Georgia because of Georgia Port Authority. This is something that I would welcome, but I can tell you right now, it's not on my priority list.
Certainly, the cruise ship is not on my list of priorities. And my position about port dredging is I am against it because I am in favor of clean drinking water. I'm a biologist by training, and so the loss of 1,000 acres of wetland and then our water being spoiled in favor of a deeper harbor or some cruise ship is ridiculous. So I want to look out after you. I'm for LNG, but I'm against river dredging. And I've studied these issues, and I wanted to make that clear to you. But a cruise ship is, it's not going to put our folks to work, and it's pie in the sky, and we should come up with something, much, much better than that.
All right, well, thank you all very much for those questions, and thank you all candidates. We'd now like to close with a 1-minute closing statement from each of you, and we'll start with Mr. Adams.
I guess the difficulty is starting with 8, you're always first. And I want to be first on November the 8th. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. As I stated previously, I'm running because, no disrespect to anyone, I don't think they have the experience or the knowledge that can move the city forward, especially with the wedge that's in it. Many of you may not realize it, but I do believe that this city is racially divided. We must unify before we even get the job creation or anything else. We must come together as one. As I stated in 1996, I am the mayor of all Savannahans, and we are Savannahans. And that's my attitude, and that's what I will always be. We are all Savannahans together. Thank you.
I only have 1 minute, and I would ask for your vote on November the 8th to make me the next mayor of Savannah. What I do want to say right now, and I don't know how many people have heard about this, but the Superior Court judge has overturned a decision by our corrupt city government and will allow Rule Joyner to run in the 1st District. This is something that never should have happened. It's an example of the corruption in our city government, and I promise you that we will straighten it out once we get in office. Thank you so much.
I wasn't going to say anything more about corruption, really, but I've got it. You got it. You know, we've all been enjoying it all this time, but I don't need the Attorney General of Georgia to tell me this city council is corrupt. I don't need anybody to tell me that Jeff Felser is a fraud. I've got it right here. Can you hear me back there? I got some good news for you. Savannah's best days lie ahead of us, and we can do it, but only if we do it together. Thank you.
Now y'all see what a good time we've been having.
You'll come back tomorrow night.
Excuse me, this is my time. I want to be your next mayor of the city of Savannah very simply because what the question is facing you at the polls is very simple. Do you want to go back to the past that is being overly rosy painted for you because as time passes we tend to forget the bad things that happen and only remember the good? Do you want the status quo, which is not working? It is not working with 10% unemployment and 25% poverty. I am a Jaycee. Thank you to the Jaycees because their motto is, and this is what I stand for, changing the status quo. I have the drive and the determination, and I want to be the mayor for all people because I want to make this a just Savannah for all people. Thank you, and God bless you.
Let me thank the Jaycees for having us forum this evening. I want to be mayor of this city. This is our community. We are a very diverse community, regardless of race, creed, color, or party. We must work together in order to move this city forward, and I want to be that person that will carry that leadership forward. I am a consensus builder. I like talking with people and getting people to talk out their situations and then coming out of the door, the room, or what have you, on the same page. It is not a win-win, a win-loss, lose-loss situation. It is about all of us coming together. Please allow me to serve you as your mayor, and I can assure you that it will be one Savannah. Again, thank you